shaking off the rust and you got no trust. It's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust. can tell you're falling. I'm not here to sell. Get off my level and end my spell. It's just a masochistic love. I've got the push under your shove. It's not the anger in your heart and in the pocket from the start. I'm not the fire in your chest. I'm just the words under your breath. Don't take the liar to your heart. He'll be the one to give you death. But we've got drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love to weapon. Oh, blood is in my veins. You got my message in your brain. I'm not the one to go insane, but I'll keep walking to my grave. It's not like a god life. I live a little, 2 times, 3 times. I live a little. God, my mind's insane when you keep messing with my brain. But we've got drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love's a weapon.
Welcome to another American River College athletics broadcast brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth to the legend, Mark the Phantom Lowe, to bring you all of today's action.
Well, good afternoon and welcome everybody to a Big 8 Conference softball doubleheader here at Becky Russ Field on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Mark the Phantom Lowe here with you. Chris Toy behind the controls and out in center field under an umbrella, manning the center field camera, Mr. Stones McCoy. Mackenzie to my right running the scoreboard, and the great Matt Pearson on the PA. So we are all ready for a big doubleheader between American River College and San Joaquin Delta Community College. The Mustangs come in at 24-4, a very impressive 13-2 in conference play, which puts them for right now in the number 1 position in the Big 8 Conference. The Beavers are at number 4 at 9-7. They are 18-12 on the season. Bree Romero on the mound for the Beavers. She is 16-6 on the year. She'll be facing a lineup of Mustangs who have a team batting average of just over 300. 301 to be exact on the season. They average a little over 5.5 runs a game. Caitlin Campbell, the big gun, she leads it off at 422. Then you look at Jay Marshall, the catcher, 347, 315 for Erica Tovar. And then you go down to Tara Fornaciari down in the number 6 spot. She's got 15 runs scored, 13 runs batted in. Ariana Coelho is your DP, hitting 293 with 10 runs batted in. So that's your lineup that Bree Romero will be facing. The umpires are just now checking all the baseballs, etc. They've got very bright blue shirts on today. I like that very much. It's a big doubleheader, Chris Toy. I just tell you, everything is happening here. Caitlin Campbell will be our first hitter. Out of Ripon, California, the sophomore, batting, as we said, 422 with 6 home runs and 31 batted in, and we are underway. Number 1 against number 4 in the Big 8 Conference, the Delta College Mustangs. That's in there for a strike. Actually, number 5 in the state as of last week in the state community college rankings. So we are underway, Mustangs and Beavers from Becky Russ Field, in what promises to be a great afternoon of softball action. Campbell rips one to left field, an off-speed pitch. It's a base hit picked up in left by Popek. She bobbles it, picks it up and gets it back in, though, and Campbell will hold at first base. So the 422 hitter rips a single to left field to start us off, and that'll bring up Erica Tovar We're in number 1 out of Sierra High School in Manteca. The sophomore hitting at .315. She does have a home run and has driven in 14 runs on the season. Romero with 99 strikeouts in 152 innings. Her ERA at 2.62. There's a high fly ball left center field. Garcia underneath it. And Alexa reaches up and makes the catch to get it back into the infield. Gives us a good chance to look at the defensive alignment for American River College Beavers. We have Alexa Garcia out in center. Popik in left. Meyer in right. Bella Garcia at third. Haynes at short. Adams, the freshman, at second. Madison Devon at first base. The freshman Mackenzie Smith behind the plate, and Bree Romero on the mound as we welcome Jay Marshall to the plate. The catcher hitting a .347 on the season. Campbell at first. There goes Campbell. The throw by Smith is going to be too late, and Campbell is in. I think she is going to be called out for leaving too soon. Let's see. Yes, I think that's going to be the call. We'll make sure if she doesn't stop at first. Yeah, she did leave a little. She got a great jump on that one, and that is why she left too early. So she is out for the second out of the inning at second base. I believe that would be a no pitch then if it's called illegal, leaving too soon. It's hit sharply to the right of shortstop, a dive and gets it by Haynes. Throws to first. It's going to be too late. So an infield single for Marshall. Savannah Haynes with a tremendous pickup, but not much she could do about it as Marshall legs it out for the second hit of the inning. 2 outs, 1 on, and Kennedy Dingman will be the hitter. The first baseman hitting .289. She does have 13 runs batted in. Out of St. Mary's High in Stockton, the freshman. Misses outside, so the Mustangs have hit the ball well off Bree Romero here. A couple of base hits and a fly out to left center field. One ball, no strikes. Popped up left side. Popik's going to come in a little bit, fighting the sun and left, and makes the catch for the final out. Good inning for Bree Romero and the Beavers. We go to the bottom of the first. Beavers nothing, and the Mustangs nothing.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of the first inning here from Becky Rustfield. The Mustangs go down, a couple of hits but no runs, and that brings up the Beavers here. Let's take a look at that Beaver lineup. Ariel Nava on the hill. She has been sensational this season, the freshman out of St. Mary's in Stockton. 17-2 with a 1.5 ERA and 148 strikeouts in her lineup. She'll face Bella Garcia batting at .432, leading them off. Mackenzie Smith has had a great freshman season, batting third, hitting .410. And Kayla Adams, maybe an even better freshman season in the cleanup spot, hitting .443 with 6 home runs. Alexa Garcia hitting in the 6th spot with 8 home runs, leads the ball club. So that's the lineup that the Beavers will put up against Ariel Nava. And they'll start off with Bella Garcia, .432 on the year for the sophomore from Rockland. She has scored 29 runs, driven in 7 from the leadoff spot. And Nava's ready to deliver. Here we go. Ariel Nava, the pitching group for the Mustangs, very, very impressive. 7 of their last 8 conference wins have come via the shutout. And they are 24-4. There's a little looper into left field coming in quickly. It's Fernandez. She can't handle it. It's off her hand. Garcia is going to round first, and she's in there with a base hit. So both teams start off with a single to left field. This one from Bella Garcia. That gives us a chance quickly to take a look defensively at San Joaquin Delta. That's Fernandez in left who made the play just there. Campbell in center and Kobler in right. Dingman, Fornaciari, Tovar, and Torres in the infield. Behind the plate is Jay Marshall, and Ariel Nava is on the hill. And here's Elizabeth Popick hitting at .290 on the campaign. The freshman from Wood Creek bunts it right in front of the plate. A beautiful bunt picked up at third by Torres and guns it down to first base for the out. Moving Garcia to second. It's a sacrifice bunt for Popick. Torres on it quickly.
Mackenzie Smith.
Torres, the sophomore from Riverbank High School. Here is Mackenzie Smith. We mentioned her a minute ago, 4'10". As a freshman, 2 home runs, 16 batted in. She's out of Stagg High School in Stockton. She watches the fastball go outside from Nava. Jay Marshall behind the plate for Delta College. A very impressive 24-4 and number 1 in the Big 8 Conference. Lost a doubleheader to Consumnes early in the season. Out of the only 2 losses they have had. McKenzie swings right through that one, so it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Coming off a split with College of San Mateo in out-of-league play this week. San Mateo number 1 in the state. 1-1 pitch. It's high in the air to left field. Moving back a little bit is Fernandez. She's underneath it and makes the catch for the second out. So McKenzie got some of it, not all of it. 2 outs, and here is the hottest hitter for the Beavers. It's the number 4 hitter. It's Kayla Adams, the freshman from Rockland. 443, 6 home runs. She's driven in 37 for ARC. 21 wearing 21 in the Beavers home whites. Mustangs in the black and the gold. Here's Adams, runner at second. Now 2 outs. Nava delivers. It's popped up right side. Coming in is Kobler. She makes the catch. So a short fly to right field ends the inning. Both teams threaten. Neither team score. We go to the top of the second. It's 0-0.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Top of the second inning here from Becky Russ Field. No score on the board as of yet. Carla Fernandez and Tara Fornaciari and Ariana Coelho, the first 3 for the Mustangs, who had 2 hits in that first inning. They had Campbell called out for leaving too soon on a steal attempt, which kind of put a crimp in the plans. They had a fly to center, a fly to left. So Fernandez comes up to the plate. Carla is hitting at .288. She's out of Lincoln of Stockton, a sophomore. Followed by Fornaciari and Coelho. Fernandez against Romero here as we open the top of the second inning. Good crowd out here on a sunny but a little breezy Saturday afternoon. That's popped up right side. Madison Demon going to try to grab that one and know it's going to fall foul as Demon, it was back over her head and she couldn't adjust to it. Kayla Adams coming over from second, just not in time, so it's an extra chance for Carla Fernandez. And in a game where you're figuring every out's going to be very important, you want to be able to grab the ones that they give you. 0-1 now on Fernandez. Wind blowing out a little bit here, so the ball should be moving pretty well today. That is a nice looking pitch, but it misses the outside corner, so it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Fernandez. Fornaciari on deck. 5, 6, and 7 for the Mustangs here in the top of the second inning. That misses somewhere. 2 balls and 1 strike. 7 miles an hour is our wind. 13 gusts. And directionally, it is, going, oh, man. Straight out, baby. Straight out. That's our meteorologist, Dr. Chris Toy. DDS, DMV. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 now on Fernandez. Haven't seen any members of the Canine Club out here yet, or any felines either, because the last time we remember we had a cat. Last time we broadcast, we had a cat on a leash. 2-2 pitch. Hit slowly outside third and foul. That was Whiskey the Cat, all the way from Canada. Somewhat of an internet sensation, but so far, none of the four-legged variety out here. But we do have probably our biggest crowd of the season so far. It's a big game. It's a big team. Got a couple of youth teams down there as well. 2-2 pitch is ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Fernandez leading off here in the top of the second inning. Mark the Phantom Low here with you. Chris Toy on the controls, and Stones McCoy out under an umbrella in center field. Not for any reason, he just is. That's kind of odd. We do have that center field view that we will be showing you. 3-2 pitch is fouled down the right field line out of play. Have we shown that yet, Chris Toy? People have been enjoying that. That's good. I want them to know that Stones is down there for something. That's all. Usually he's down for anything, but I'm just saying, in this case, he's actually doing something. We'll go 3 balls and 2 strikes again on Fernandez to open up the top of the second inning. That is ball 4. And about 3 of those pitches that the Beavers do not agree with, as Mackenzie Smith is turning around and asking. So that shows just how far. Tara Fornaciari is the hitter. 278 for Tara. She has scored 15 runs and driven in 13, so a lot of activity by the second baseman. Out of Lincoln High in Stockton. She shows bunt, bunts at it, but it's fouled back to the screen. She's just a freshman. Fernandez with the walk to open the inning. Nasiari trying to put it down. That was a kind of a high pitch. Tough to get down. So she'll go again 0-1. Ariana Coelho, the DP, is on deck. Batting in the number 7 spot. She shows bunt again, pops it up. What a nice play at third base by Garcia. Goes down to the knees and makes the catch of the pop fly. And Fornaciari is retired on the pop-up over to Garcia. So still the runner at first, but now 1 out. Ariana Coelho is going to come to the plate. 293 average for Ariana. 10 runs batted in. Comes out of Tracy, California, just a freshman. Haley Kobler, the right fielder, on deck. Pops that one up. Demon's going to call for that one, and she's got a beat on it, makes the catch. So 2 outs now, and here's Haley Kobler. 240 average for Haley. She has scored 16 runs on the season. She's out of Bear Creek down in Stockton. Batting in the number 8 spot for the Mustangs.
For 15, midfielder Haley Kobler.
Runner at first now, 2 outs. Takes that one right down the middle for a strike. Everybody agreed on that call, 0-1. Sadly, no rugby today. One guy running around. I don't think that counts as rugby practice. It's just one guy chasing the ball, running around. 0-1. That is high for a ball. McKenzie grabs it, brings it down. Coaching-wise, Lisa Delgado is in charge of American River College. Her co-head coach is Felix Vigil, Thomas Lagabed, and Jason Meyer assisting. Jim Fisher, the main man over at Delta. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. A couple of assistant coaches, Quincy Noble, Chris Anklem, Jeff Borges, Terry Fisher, and Vanessa Contreras. So 1-2 on Kobler here. We are in the top of the second inning. That's sliced foul down the right field line. Just kind of chopping at that one to stay alive was Haley. Fernandez got the walk to start the inning. Then Naciari tried to sacrifice her. Her popped-up bunt was caught by Bella Garcia. And a pop-out by Coelho, and now it's Kobler with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Outfield straightaway. A little shallow in right field, medium deep in center and left. Inside, Kenzie Smith thought about throwing down to first base as a good secondary lead by Fernandez, but decided against it. Romero 16-6 on the season, 2.62 earned run average. Out of, well, there's a line drive. That's a solid base hit picked up by Popik in left. Tries to get it into second to make a play, but not in time. So now 2 on and 2 out. Third hit of the game for the Mustangs, and here comes Cheyenne Torres, the number 9 hitter.
Number 24, third baseman Cheyenne Torres.
Bree Romero, a sophomore out of Sheldon High School. Torres at .220 on the season, scored 6 runs. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Caitlin Campbell, the .422 hitter who's already 1 for 1, she is on deck, so a big hitter for a couple reasons here for Bray Romero. Swings and misses at that one on the outside corner, so Torres is down the hole. 0-2. And when you say down in a hole, you have to think Allison Chains. I don't think we need to get modeling Chris Toy. 0-2. Try to see if she'd go further outside. She would not. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mackenzie Smith behind the plate. Bray Romero on the mound. 1-2 pitch is popped foul out of play. Over to our right. Over by the dual porta potties. Again, go to the one on the right. I'm saying, if you're out here and you got to go, they're both fine. I'm not saying that. But the one on the right is better. And if anybody's listening in the stadium, which you should try to do when you come out here, you can still hear our commentary. You can watch pictures yourself and watch pictures on the screen. 1-2 pitch, high, ball 2. ARC Athletics YouTube, Stones Radio Network's YouTube, whichever one you're enjoying the game on, we urge you to subscribe so you don't ever miss a game. We've got, I believe, six dates of Beavers baseball and softball coming up in the remainder of the month here. 2-2 pitch. That's fouled out of play. Stays 2-2. So still time to catch up, and then you'll be all ready for next year, too. That's a good feeling. Oh, yeah, I'm going into the off season. It's going to summer. It's 113 degrees. Okay, it's very uncomfortable, but I know I'm already subscribed to the YouTube channel, so I won't miss any ARC Athletics. Because, once next season comes around, it's water polo time again. Soccer, water polo, volleyball, and you're already there. 2-2 pitches high, ball 3. So a full count. Good job at the plate by Torres as she's extended this to a full count with, I said, Campbell on deck. So you think Romero's got to come in to Torres, who has driven in 6 runs on the season. 3-2 pitch, fouled off. She stays alive again. Sun kind of intermittently, if you're watching the game, I've seen a couple of, now there's that center, oh, that's a good-looking center field camera right there. I mean, I don't know if that's ESPN, but that's at least ESPN2 quality. You know what I'm saying? Definitely ESPN News. Get out of here with that. ESPNU. 3-2 coming up from Romero. 2 outs here in the second. Fouled off. Torres staying tough. Hang tough, I believe, is New Kids on the Block. I believe it is. Okay, Tesla also did hang. Well, of course. I mean, when you put up Tesla and New Kids on the Block, I mean, 6 of one, half dozen the other. Tomato, as we say. Tesla, of course, local, so that's a little bit better. We'll try it again at 3-2. Romero de Torres. It's a little blooper out in the middle of the field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw to third. They're going to have the runner Fernandez. The tag is made right before she dives in, and that's Bella Garcia with the tag for the out. A good play in short by Haynes, who saw the runner Fernandez wide around third base, threw it to Garcia, who ran her down and just barely got her before she scored. So a lot of excitement, but no runs. We go to the bottom of the second. It's the Beavers nothing and the Mustangs nothing.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Exciting end to the top of the second. We move on to the bottom of the second here at Becky Russ Field. No score as of yet. Riley Meyer, Alexa Garcia, Madison Demon, the first three hitters against Ariel Nava, the freshman ace of the Mustang staff, coming in with a 17-2 record and a 1.50 earned run average. Gave up a single to Bella Garcia to start the top of the bottom of the first, but then after Popek sacrifice, she got Smith and Adams to fly out. And so here's Riley Meyer, the freshman from Casa Roble, hitting at .359. Good to see her back in the lineup. Last time we saw Riley, she was gimping around and had to take on DP duties, but she's back out in right field today. Big favorite with the crowd here, Riley Meyer. Right-hand hitter against Nava. The outfield for the Mustangs really kind of play very shallow. A little bit deeper in left, but shallow in center and shallow in right. 1-0 on Riley Meyer. She lines it to right. That should get down for a base hit, and it does, but a nice play in right field by Kovler to keep it from getting by her. A little bit of spin on that one by Meyer. She slices the hit to right field. Second hit for the Beavers. The last time these two teams met, the Mustangs won at 6-4. It was a game Brie Romero didn't play. Faith Waltrip was pitching for the Beavers. She did a tremendous job, but they lost at 6-4. Nava went the whole way. She threw a 5-hitter, gave up 4 runs. Only 2 of them were earned, and she struck out 10. Here's Alexa Garcia. Alexa takes high for a ball. Hitting at .337. She has 8 home runs on the season. 28 runs batted in. Sophomore out of Rockland High School, batting in the number 6 spot with Madison Demon to follow. Garcia takes outside. 2-0. Nava just 40 base on balls issued in 135 innings. 148 strikeouts in those innings. Garcia takes outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on Alexa Garcia. Riley Meyer down at first base. Madison Demon, Faith Waltrip, and Savannah Haynes round out the batting order for your American River College Beavers as Garcia takes one down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Took something off that one too high. And going down to second base is Meyer. At first base is Garcia. The Beavers with 2 on and nobody out. And Madison Demon coming to the plate. First baseman, the freshman out of Rio Americano, batting at .254. 9 runs batted in. You think perhaps she's up here to try to drop one down here. And she shows it. She bunts it and pops it up. So everybody has to go back. Luckily for Riley Meyer at second base, nobody was covering her. She was well off the bag. Demon pops it up, handled by the third baseman Torres for the first out, and that'll bring up Faith Waltrip. So both teams have tried to bunt in this one today. Neither team has been successful. And Faith Waltrip comes to the plate, freshman out of El Camino High School, batting at .239. Does have 5 runs batted in. Limited duty. Takes a fastball inside corner for a strike on 1. Again, right field and center field. That's Campbell and Kobler, very shallow. They swings and misses. 0-2. Savannah Haynes, the number 9 hitter to follow. Meyer opened up the inning with a single, a walk to Garcia, and then Demon pops up the sacrifice attempt. And now we're 0-2 on Faith Waltrip. Fouls that one off, so she stays alive 0-2. Outfield shifted around basically to the right against Waltrip. That's outside for a ball. Left fielder Fernandez is well off the left field line, and the right fielder Kobler is closer to the right field line. Center fielder Caitlin Campbell is in right center field. Again, she's moved back a little bit in center field. Swing and a miss. Waltrip is down on strikes. The high fastball is the first strikeout for Nava in this one, and here comes Savannah Haynes, also at .239. Another freshman from Castle Roble High School.
Now batting for the Beavers, number 9, shortstop Savannah Haynes.
There's a hard shot to the right of shortstop. Nice pickup. The throw to third's not going to be in time. It's an infield single for Savannah Haynes. Excellent try by Erica Tovar at shortstop. Only place she could go was third. It's a hit for Haynes. The bases are loaded. Here's Bella Garcia. Bella sliced one to left field for a single her first time up. In the first inning, she is 1 for 1. Sometimes she slaps, and sometimes she tries to go deep. And let's see what she does this time, as we're going to have a meeting at the mound for the Mustangs, and we'll take a little break here. Bottom of the second, Beavers threatening with the bases loaded, but no score so far.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you...
Meeting at the mound is finally over, broken up by the umpire, and here's Bella Garcia up to the plate. 432 on the season, 7 runs batted in, 29 runs scored for the sophomore from Rockland. Up in a critical early situation here. The Beavers escaped harm in the top of the inning. Now they've got the bases loaded here in the bottom. She shows bunt, takes a strike down the middle. We've seen Bella hit the ball deep on occasion. The outfield again in right field, Kobler, and center field, Campbell especially playing, I'd say, medium deep, if not further in. There's a ground ball to third, picked up by Torres across the diamond, gets her at first for the out. So the Beavers load the bases but don't score. We go to the top of the third. Mustangs nothing, Beavers nothing.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
pass swung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Top of the third inning, both teams threaten in the second, neither scoring. We'll go top of the order for the Mustangs. Campbell, Tovar, and Marshall against Bree Romero. Campbell with a single last time. A sharp single to left field. She was called out for leaving first base too early on a steal attempt, which kind of put the crimp on the Mustangs back in the first. But Campbell at Ripon High School, a sophomore. 27 runs scored, 31 runs driven in, 6 home runs. Beavers playing deep in the outfield except for right field. Meyer kind of medium deep out there. Campbell takes that one on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Kind of Romero took something off. We've seen her do that more lately for the Beavers since she came back from her injury, which caused her to miss 4 games in the middle of the season. Campbell takes that one high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third, we're playing 2 here at Becky Russ Field. Not at one time, we'll play them one after the other. The number 1 Mustangs, the number 4 Beavers in the Big 8 Conference. Good looking pitch in there for a strike, so Romero gets ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tumas River and Sac City also up there at the top between the two teams, occupying 2 and 3. And the Sierra College is coming up fast on the outside. They are just a half game behind the Beavers, sitting in the number 5 spot. There's a doubleheader coming up between those two teams later in the month. That's outside. That'll be on Saturday, April 20th. The Beavers travel to Rockland for a doubleheader against the Wolverines. But for right now, the problem is the Mustangs and Caitlin Campbell, 2 balls and 2 strikes, leading off the top of the third inning. Erica Tovar will follow. Campbell takes high. 3-2. The sophomore hitting at .422. Just 3 hitters over 300 for the Mustangs. As I said, a little over 5.5 runs a game. And obviously with Nava, their pitching has been their strength. Their team ERA just a run and a half. That's lined out to center field and hit well. Garcia goes back. She's not going to get there. It's overhead. She gets it really quickly into second base, though, but sliding in just a whisker ahead of the throw is Campbell. Campbell gets the double, 5th hit of the game for the Mustangs, and Garcia played that about as well as it could be played. She got it off the fence, turned and gunned it in, but Campbell just slightly ahead of the tag, and she is safe at second base. And here's Tovar, who flied out to center field her first time. So Erica is 0 for 1, batting at .315 on the year. She lines that one to left field. It's going to hang up from Popick, but she misjudges it, and it's going to go past her to the fence. Campbell had taken off. Now they're going to wave her home, and she will score eventually. She was taken off, and then she saw Popick. She thought she was going to catch it, so she went back. When the ball went by her, she eventually get around to score. It'll be an RBI double for Tovar. The first run of the game is in for the Mustangs. Tovar gets her 15th RBI of the season, and Campbell scores, and the Beavers are going to have a meeting at the mound. As Popick came over, that ball was hit very hard. Came over and just, I think, probably misjudged how hard it was hit, and it was by her all the way to the fence. Got the ball into the infield, but Adams had no chance to try to relay it to the plate to get Campbell. So she is in for the first run, and now we've got umpires talking about stuff at first base. We've got the defense talking on the mound. Coaches talking all over the place. Hopefully everybody's okay. Looks like the umpire might have a little hitch in his giddy-up, which means there's only one choice. And poking his head out of course, is Stones McCoy. So I got my stuff in the car if you need me. No problem. But the umpire, after we said that, and he does look like he is walking a little slow there. the old change of direction probably got him. So we'll keep an eye on that because that did not look good. Stones, go to your car, get your stuff. Call home to the missus, see if you have a bright blue shirt. Because, I mean, walking around for a couple hours on that leg is not going to be easy. But more importantly for this game, it's Tovar with the RBI double. And here's Jay Marshall. She singled her first time up. And she hits that one right back up the middle for a base hit. Garcia's going to get it. They're going to send the runner. The throw's coming to the plate. He takes one hop right into the runner. And now Smith is down. Mackenzie Smith is down. Now she's going to hopefully pop back up as the throw just kind of faded from center field right into the runner. Tovar scores. It's an RBI single from Marshall. Everybody looks like they're going to be okay, but the Mustangs have come out with a couple of doubles and a single, and they've quickly taken a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third. Marshall picks up run batted in number 15. She ends up at second after the throw hits the runner. And Kennedy Dingman, the batter, she flied to left field her first time up. Freshman out of St. Mary's, batting .289. She has 13 runs batted in. She takes outside for a ball, 1-0. So a double from Campbell, then a double by Tovar. Marshall singles, and all of a sudden it's a 2-0 Mustangs lead. Beavers had the bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the second, couldn't get a run across. And the Mustangs have taken advantage of it here in the third. Ball 2 to Kennedy Dingman. Carla Fernandez, the left fielder, on deck. 7 hits already for the Mustangs. Misses with that one outside, so it's 3-0 now on Dingman. Beavers really don't have a second option here to go to. Faith Waltrip, as we said, filled in for Romero when she was injured. Faith did a great job. She was 2-2 in the 4 games she filled in on. That's ball 4. So 4 straight batters reaching base here for the Mustangs. It'll bring up Carla Fernandez, the left fielder, who walked her first time up. And we're going to get a meeting at the mound for the Beavers, and we'll take a little break here. We are in the top of the third. Mustangs threatening, and they've already scored 2. They lead at 2-0. Meeting is over, and they've gone and checked on the base umpire as well, and he's maybe moving a little bit better. You know, I tell you something. As a man of a certain age, I know about gimpiness, and he had a little bit of a hitch there. So here's Carla Fernandez. Out of Lincoln of Stockton. Walked her first time up. Takes that one in there for a strike, 0-1. Double from Campbell, double from Tovar, single by Marshall, and a walk to Kennedy Dingman. That's what's happened so far in the top of the third. Mustangs have scored twice, still nobody out. 0-1 on Fernandez. She bunts at it, and it's out in front of the plate. It's a beautiful bunt picked up by Smith. Throw to first, not in time. So it'll be a single for Fernandez, and now that loads the bases with nobody out here and brings up Tara Fornaciari. She popped up a bunt attempt her first time. Now let's see what we've got. I think we're going to get a request for maybe an obstruction from the batter after bunting the ball out in front of the plate, and the catcher trying to get out there at it. Didn't look like anything to me, but I have to admit, I have to figure that that is what they are discussing. Four hits and a walk here for the Mustangs, and Fernandez with the sacrifice bunt, reaching first base. Here's Benasiari. Tara popped that bunt up. She's 0 for 1. Does have 13 runs batted in, 15 runs scored on the season. Is up here with a prime opportunity here with nobody out and the bases loaded in the top of the third. Right-handed hitting second baseman. Infield is in for the Beavers. Outfield regular depth. First pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Ariana Coelho to follow, and then Haley Kobler, the next two after Tara. Took something off that one, just missed that outside corner. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Benasiari is out of Lincoln High School of Stockton, just a freshman. Outside again, 2-1. Not missing by much, Bree Romero, but missing nonetheless. She is behind in the count here. Marshall's at third, Dingman at second, Fernandez over at first. Coelho ready to go on deck for the Mustangs. 2-1 pitch. Popped up out of play over kind of by us. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's a good thing Stones isn't here because there's a Dodger hat that just came in underneath us in the stands. He's like a nice fellow and everything, but Stones would not be happy with that. 2-2 pitch coming up. That's down in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's bad enough that Matt Pearson, the world's greatest Phillies fan, I asked him how the Phillies were doing. He goes, okay, which it means I know that they're not doing well. But he's a fan, you know. What can he do? He's a Bryce Harper guy. 3-2 pitch, check swing, call, strike 3. Big strikeout there for Bree Romero. Brings up Ariana Coelho, who popped out to first base her first time up. Let's see if the middle infielders, Adams and Haynes, now move back. No, they're going to stay up here to try to play the infield in. Coelho, 0 for 1, 293 on the season, has 10 runs batted in. Now they're going to back up a little bit. First pitch is outside. So kind of in between double play and infield in situation. 1 ball, no strikes on Coelho. Freshman out of Tracy against the sophomore from Sheldon, Bree Romero. That one misses outside, so it's 2-0 on Coelho. That one's fouled back to the screen, 2-1. Next time we'll do softball will be a Tuesday. I believe that's the 16th. That sound right? That sounds about right. The 16th against Folsom Lake College, a single game. Then the next Tuesday is the final home game of the season will be against Diablo Valley. We'll be doing some baseball from Beaver Field next week. Swinging a foul again. Got 2 games. Sac City College coming in on Tuesday and again on Friday. So we'll be doing, I believe those are 2 p.m. starts. Might be a 2:30 on the Friday game. Right here on ARC Athletics YouTube, Stones Radio Network's YouTube. And you can watch it, I think, on Facebook, you know, Twitter or X, whatever it's called these days. Stones puts the replays up. There's all kinds of different ways to check out ARC Athletics. 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Coelho staying alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So, yeah, next week it's 2 baseball games. then softball and baseball the next week, and then softball and baseball the final week, and then that's basically it, although we hope there's some playoff action as well. Beavers trying to get a home playoff game. Every game is really critical. They are 9-7 right now, so that means 8 games remaining on the season, 6 after today. 2-2 pitch, inside corner, call strike 3. Romero with beautiful location on that, so she's got 2 outs, but she's also got Haley Kobler to the plate. Haley singled her last time up, so she is 1 for 1, hitting .240.
Number 15, right fielder Haley Kobler.
16 runs batted in for Haley. Freshman out of Bear Creek, down in Stockton, not surprisingly. That went just a little bit outside for a ball. First 2 strikeouts of the game for Romero, coming on 2 called third strikes to Renaciari and to Coelho. But now Kobler up here. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 runs in here in the third. That one misses outside again, so it's 2-0. Cheyenne Torres is on deck, the number 9 hitter. She would be the 9th hitter to bat in this inning, where she were to make it to the plate. Misses badly. 3 balls and no strikes on Kobler. Looks down to receive what I'm going to assume is the take sign from the third base coach. Romero's thrown a lot of pitches in this inning. Kobler, the 8th batter to face her. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. Now the interesting one. Let's see if they give it swing away. I would imagine you do. Two runs on 4 hits in the inning. 2 strikeouts for Romero. But she faces 3-1 now on Kobler. That's lined back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Here comes 1 run. Here comes the 2nd run. The throw's cut off. They've got a runner off second. The tag is applied and she is out. But it is a 2-run single for Kobler. 4 runs in the inning as we go to the bottom of the third. The Mustangs lead this one 4-0.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of the third inning from Becky Rustfield. Mark the Phantom Low here with you. Chris Toy running the show behind the scenes, and Stones McCoy out in center field, although I see him walking this way. He might be checking on the umpire's condition to see if he should go get his stuff. There's the umpire. Right. No, he saw Stones and he's running around. Look at him. He's stretching. He's like, no, I'm good, man. That's fine. That's not the best run I've ever seen, by the way. I don't like to be critical of the umpire, but that's not the Usain Bolt is not threatened at all by that. So here's Elizabeth Popick. Sacrificed her first time up. She's followed by Mackenzie Smith and Kayla Adams, 2, 3, and 4 for the Beavers. 3 straight freshmen against Ariel Nava. Popick hits that one out towards second base slowly. It's going to take a tough play and throw to first, not in time. As Fornaciari with a nice play at second, but nothing she could really do as Popick beats that one out. It's the 4th hit for the Beavers. And it'll bring up Mackenzie Smith, who flied to left field her first time up. The freshman hitting .410 on the season, coming in with a pair of home runs and 16 batted in. out of Stag High down in Stockton. She's up here with the runner at first and nobody out. That's hit a little snubber off the pitcher's glove. And then Pronaciari picks it up, throws to first again, and she got her this time. That's a 1-4-3 for Smith going to second as Popick. A lot of English on that one, went off Nava's glove, but Pronaciari with an excellent play coming in from second in time to get her at first base. And here's Kayla Adams. Flied to right field her first time, came in at 443. The freshman out of Rockland. Got a runner at second base. It would be nice for the Beavers to strike back with at least one here in the bottom of the third after the Mustangs put 4 up on the board. Adams takes a fastball high and outside. Probably a rise ball to be more accurate. 1 ball and no strikes. Riley Meyer on deck. Adams lines that one. Nice play at first. Throw to second. That's a double play. The Mustangs pull it out. A good play at first by Dingman. Gets it over to Tovar at short for the double off the runner at second base. So no runs, a hit. Nobody left. We go to the fourth inning. Beavers trail it 4-0.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the fourth inning from Becky Russ Field. Mustangs on top 4-0. Cheyenne Torres has started off in the top of the fourth. Then Caitlin Campbell and Erica Tovar. 9-1-2 for the Mustangs, who put 4 up on the board in the third on 5 hits. Sharp grounder out to shortstop, handled by Haynes across the diamond. Nice play, Savannah Haynes, a good strong arm from deep short to get Torres by a step at first base for the first out of the inning, and that will bring up Caitlin Campbell, who's been a problem, as we could have predicted, coming in with a .422 average. She singled in the first and doubled in the third, scored a run in the third. So 2 for 2. That is her 28th run scored on the season. She has 31 runs batted in and 6 home runs. Takes that one outside for a ball. Campbell from Ripon, California, a sophomore. 1 ball and no strikes. That is on the corner for a strike. Evens count up at 1-1 to Caitlin Campbell. Outside on a speed pitch, 2-1. Running down our future broadcast, and Stones McCoy sent, I think it was Stones McCoy, sends me a cryptic note about a make-up softball game next Saturday at noontime, so stay tuned for that. Again, if you subscribe to the ARC Athletics and Stones Radio Network's YouTube, you'll be alerted whenever we go live with the game, so you don't have to worry about it. That is on the outside corner for a strike. Evens it up at 2-2, so you don't have to worry about getting cryptic messages from Stones McCoy. You'll know about it probably before I do. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Campbell, 1 out here in the 4th. Galen with a wide open stance from the right side. That is well outside, so it's 3-2. Her single went to left field. Her double went to center field. Left and center deep. In right field, Riley Meyer is medium deep in right field. Garcia in center and Popik in left, both very deep. For Campbell, full count coming up from Romero. Took something off. That one's lined to center. Coming in, Garcia. She makes the catch. A little more than shoulder height. So Campbell taken maybe a little off rhythm by the off-speed pitch, lines it to center field for the second out, brings up Erica Tovar, who flied to center and then lined a double to left field that Elizabeth Popik couldn't handle. She first thought she had a beat on it, but the ball, I think, was hit harder than she anticipated, and it was by her to the fence. An RBI for Tovar, her 15th of the season. She takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Jay Marshall on deck, the number 3 hitter. Tovar 1 for 2 with that double, with that run scored. That one just misses the outside corner. 2-0 on Erica Tovar. Out of Sierra High in Manteca, sophomore shortstop. Two-0 pitch misses, 3-0. Two walks issued so far by Bri Romero, also 2 strikeouts. Three-0 pitch is in there for a strike. So it's 3-1. That ball's hit to left field and hit well. Popik goes back, reaches up, can't get it. It goes to the fence. Tovar rounds first, and she'll make it easily in the second with her second straight double to left field, and she is on second with 2 outs. That's the 10th hit for the Mustangs, and he brings up Jay Marshall, who has a couple of singles, and she is 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI.
Number 23, the catcher, Jay Marshall.
Marshall takes inside for a ball. That makeup game on next Saturday is getting even more mysterious by the moment as I try to find out who it's against. Nobody's releasing that information. It's a surprise makeup game, which I like. I quite enjoy. Marshall 2 for 2. She's driven in 1. She scored 1. She has 15 runs batted in now, and she takes a strike right there. And a nice off-speed pitch from Romero to even the count at 1-1. .347 for Jay Marshall before we started this one. She has 2 of the 10 hits for the Mustangs. Lines that one off the glove at third. Base hit left field. Popik's going to bring it up, try to throw it to the plate. It's going to be too late. And going to second on the throw is Jay Marshall. She has her 3rd hit, her 2nd run batted in. And Tovar scores her 2nd run. 5-0 now for the Mustangs, and that brings up Kennedy Dingman, the first baseman. Marshall picks up RBI number 16. And Dingman, who has flied to left and walked, comes up to the plate. High fly ball center field. Garcia coming in, still coming in, reaches up and makes the catch. So 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Mustangs on top, 5-0.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Bottom of the fourth inning, it's Riley Meyer, it's Alexa Garcia, and Madison Demon against Ariel Nava, who's given up 4 hits over the first 3 innings, but no runs. She has struck out 1. Meyer singled to right field her first time up, right down the right field line. So she is 1 for 1. She came into the game at 3:59. The freshman from Casa Roble High School. She takes a fastball and it's outside. Stones McCoy is slid in behind the glass, running the show up here. I think, did Chris get banished to the umbrella in center field? Yeah, he's out there at the bungalow. Our Stones Radio Network's cabana. There's a ground ball left to center, shortstop into center field for a base hit. So Meyer comes through with her second hit of the game. 5th for the Beavers. And to bring up Alexa Garcia, who got a base on balls her first time up. We've got a nice bungalow out there, a little cabana.
Number 7, center fielder Alexa Garcia.
And Chris is holding it down with that center field, that fancy center fielder camera. I told him, Stones, it's not exactly ESPN, but it's better than ESPN U. You know what I mean? There's a high fly ball to right field over the right fielder's head. That's up against the wall. It'll be 2 bases for Garcia. Here comes Meyer. She's going to have to pull in at third and stay as the throw gets away in the infield. Meyer, as we said, has been really battling leg injuries, and so she was not going to try that one, especially with nobody out, as Garcia really got a hold of that one. Alexa picks up the double. Came in at 337. That is hit number 6 now for the Beavers, who've been hitting the ball well off Nava, who doesn't give up a lot of hits. But they haven't been able to push across any runs. But it'll be up to Madison Demon, who popped out to third baseman Torres, trying to bunt back in the second inning.
For the Beavers, number 12, first baseman Madison Demon.
Torres at third, Tovar at short, Fornaciari at second, and Dingman at first. Jay Marshall behind the plate, Fernandez, Campbell, and Kobler in the outfield for the Mustangs, and here's Demon. Madison takes a strike, although she didn't agree with it. When you turn to the third base coach and give the shrug emoji, that means you didn't quite agree with it. Don't give me the stern look, Stones McCoy. I know you secretly wanted to be the umpire. Demon takes on the outside corner 0-2. So she's had 2 debatable calls, but unfortunately she got the wrong end of both of them, and she is now 0-2. Takes outside for a ball, 1-2, and probably breathed a sigh of relief on that one. Mustangs playing regular spot. They get the 5-run lead. They're not bringing the infield in with runners at second and third. Demon line drive right at the second baseman for the Fornaciari with the catch. Good job at second base by Garcia, not getting off too far. Madison hit it pretty well, but she hit it right at the second baseman, and now Faith Waltrip, who struck out her first time up. 239 for Faith. She is the designated player, the DP here, batting in the number 8 spot with Savannah Haynes to follow. Faith swings and misses. 0-1 on Faith. Freshman out of El Camino High School. He's driven in 5 runs on the season. shows bunts at it and fouls it off. So puts herself in a hole. Now 0-2 against Nava. Who has 148 strikeouts and 135 innings coming in. Just 40 base on balls. ERA of 1.50 and a very gaudy 17-2 record, which also includes a save. She's got 0-2 on Faith Waltrip. Swing and a miss. So big strikeout there. Second and third, no outs, is now second and third, 2 outs. And here's Savannah Haynes, who got an infield single her first time up. Great play by Tovar going to her right at short, but couldn't throw out Savannah Haynes at first base. Actually, she tried to go to third base in the situation with runners at first and second and could not do that. Haynes hits it sharply to the left to shortstop. Tovar has it, picks it up to first, gets her by a step, and the Beavers put the first 2 on base but can't score. We'll go to the top of the 5th. They trail 5-0.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of the 5th inning, new pitcher for the Beavers. Faith Waltrip comes on to relieve Bree Romero. Bree went first 4 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs. She walked 2, she struck out 2. Faith Waltrip coming on to spell her. As we said, Faith with a couple of pitching appearances earlier in this season. She is 2-2 on the year. She pitched 25 innings. ERA 6.16. She faced the Mustangs and lost a 6-4 decision to them a couple of weeks ago. But she'll face Carla Fernandez, Tara Fornaciari, and Ariana Coelho. A little bit high to Fernandez, who has walked and singled in this one. So Waltrip on the mound, the freshman out of El Camino. Delivers a strike, evens it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Fornaciari on deck, and then Coelho. Beavers with 6 hits in the game themselves haven't been able. They've got runners in scoring position. Had the bases loaded, had runners at second and third and nobody out, have not been able to score. There's a sharp grounder to the left to shortstop into center field for a base hit for Fernandez. Her second hit of the game. She came in at .288. Hit number 12 for the Mustangs. And bring up Tara Fornaciari.
Number 2, second baseman Tara Fornaciari.
She has popped out trying to bunt it, took a call, 3rd strike, so she is 0 for 2 in this one. Came in at .278. Freshman out of Lincoln of Stockton. She shows bunt. She bunts it. Picked up at 3rd by Garcia to first, and the bunt is successful. The sacrifice works, gets Fernandez over to second base. And with 1 out, it'll bring up Ariana Coelho.
25 DP Ariana Coelho.
Popped to first and struck out, so Ariana is 0 for 2. She does have 10 runs batted in on the season. Came in with a .293 batting average. She is a freshman out of Tracy, California. Haley Kobler on deck, and Haley has got a couple hits in this game. Has a little bit too high. 1-0. The sun is playing peekaboo with the clouds and is making it a little bit, a little too changeable on the weather here. When the sun comes out, it's beautiful. It's very nice out here. But then it goes behind the clouds and, got to get my shawl and everything. Swing and a miss. for Waltrip. Evens it up at 1-1. So the makeup game is against College of San Mateo, it sounds like, number 1 team in the state. So that's an interesting day. That's a hit out into right field. Handling it is Riley Meyer for the second out. Coelho is retired. It's 2 outs here. Runner still in second base is Fernandez, and brings up Haley Kobler, who has got a couple of hits. She came in at 240. She singled in the second. She singled in 2 runs in the third. So she comes up here with a runner at second base. And now 2 outs. She came in with 4 runs batted in the season, so make that 6. And she takes ball 1. Cheyenne Torres, number 9 hitter on deck. Sharp grounder out to shortstop. Handled by Haynes to first base for the out. So good inning for Faith Waltrip. Gives up a hit but nothing more. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Beavers still trail at 5-0. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't really
run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I
sound
don't know.
That
it just
way.
maybe sounds like that.
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. Stones McCoy here to fill you in until the Phantom gets back on mic and decides he wants to continue with the game.
You're doing good. Keep going.
All right, excellent.
Okay, I was lying. You're not doing good, okay? You're doing well, okay? So here we are, bottom of the 5th. Bella Garcia will start us off. And now I've got the pressure of Stones McCoy breathing over my shoulder, trying to take over. I was chatting with other people, okay? Garcia swings and fouls that one. Bella has singled and grounded to third, so she is 1 for 2. And a new left fielder out there for the Mustangs. Number 14, number 12. There's a grounder down the first baseline, handled by the first baseman. The tag is made by Dingman. And Garcia is out for the first out of the inning. Bring up the number 2 hitter, Elizabeth Popick.
Now batting for the Beavers, number 11, a left fielder, Elizabeth Popick.
She has sacrificed and singled. Our new left fielder is Raylani Elias. She is in for Fernandez in left. So Raylani, who is out of Bear Creek High School, just a freshman, taking over in left field in the Fernandez batting spot. As here is Popick. Inside, I think that might have hit her. Yes, she did. So a sacrifice, a single, and a hit by pitch by Elizabeth Popick. She's had an interesting afternoon already, and brings up Mackenzie Smith, who was flied to left and grounded the ball off the pitcher's glove. Pitcher to second base, and Mackenzie was thrown out at first. So she's 0 for 2 in this one. Trying to get something going for the Beavers here in the bottom of the 5th. 4 runs in the third, 1 in the 4th for the Mustangs, give them the 5-0 lead. Bree Romero went the first 4 innings for ARC. Faith Waltrip pitched the 5th. Earl Nava has been going the whole way for the Mustangs. The right-hander out of St. Mary's High in Stockton. Here's Mackenzie Smith. 4-10 on the season for Mackenzie. She fouls that one off and shows that aggressiveness we've seen from her all season long. Started off a little bit slow on the aggressive front, and then after a couple of games in, she started getting real aggressive at the plate, and the average started climbing. But she is behind 0-1 at this at-bat. Popik over at first base. Smith swings and misses on a beautiful off-speed pitch. Ava pulled the string on that one. 0-2 on Smith with Kayla Adams to follow. High fly ball left field, moving back as Elias, still moving back, reaches up and makes the catch in front of the warning track for the second out. So Smith hit it pretty well for the second time to hit it out to left field and just didn't quite get all of it, but hit it pretty well, not well enough. 2 outs, and here's Kayla Adams. She's flied to right and lined out to first, hitting into that double play in the third inning where Popik was doubled off second base on her line drive. Kayla 443. 6 home runs, 37 batted in. Outside for a ball, 1-0, freshman out of Rockland High School. Had a really fine season for the Beavers. Riley Meyer to follow, another freshman. Adams swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher, and going down to second is Popik. So she's at second base, but a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Adams. Swing and a miss again. Off-speed pitch from Nava. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch again, so Adams is down on strikes. No runs, 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th. Mustangs on top, 5-0.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Fast swung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. You're supposed to play my music coming in. Oh, man. See, it was more fun when Chris was up here because he never got mad at me and stuff. He never tried to take my job while I was doing it. It's incredible. Top of the 6th inning, Faith Waltrip back on the hill for the Beavers. 9-1-2. Cheyenne Torres will start it off, and then Caitlin Campbell, Erica Tovar. Torres is singled and grounded out to shortstop, so she is 1 for 2. Sophomore from Riverbank High School takes high and outside for a ball, 1-0. Mustangs 24-4 in the season, 13-2 in Big 8 Conference play, which puts them atop of the conference. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Sometimes you don't just say inside or anything, you just say ball 2. Yes. Brisk wind blowing out. That one's hit high to center field. Garcia right in her tracks reaches up and makes the catch for the first down. And that'll bring up Caitlin Campbell, who's been a bit of a problem with a single and a double in this one, and a fly out to center field. So she is 2 for 3, scored a run. Campbell started out 422, has scored her 28th run of the season, has 6 home runs, driven in 31. Shows bunt and takes a off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1. Sophomore from Ripon High in Ripon, California. Takes that one low, gets away from Mackenzie Smith, but no runners, so no harm. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. We're playing a doubleheader. About 35-ish minutes after the first game. It's supposed to be sooner than that, but they're always wandering around. Nobody's ever got it together enough to be able to start within 30 minutes. About 35. 1-1 to Campbell. It's it high in the air to right field. Meyer's going to go back on that one. That is out of here. Campbell puts it over the right field fence for her 7th home run of the season. 32 runs batted in, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Mustangs. And that one seemed a little bit, the way she's been hitting the ball today, seemed a little bit inevitable. She did take it to right field. So she's singled to left, she's doubled to center, and she's homered to right. And that'll bring up Erica Tovar. Couple of doubles and a fly out to center field for Erica. The doubles both to left field. She has scored twice. She has driven in a run. Gives her 15 on the season. Sharp grounder to third. That is a foul ball. Nice play over there by Garcia. So she would have been out had it been fair, but it doesn't really count for much. 13 hits now for the Mustangs. Came in with a batting average of .301, 5.5 runs a game, so they're right about on their average. Sharp grinder in the left field for a base hit. Poppet comes up throwing, and Tovar's got 3 hits. And that'll bring up Jay Marshall, who has 3 hits already. The catcher singled in the first, singled in a run in the third and scored, and then singled in a run in the fourth as well. So she's pumped her total up to 16 runs batted in on the season and improved upon that .347 average she came in with. Hits that one out to right. Meyer has it, though, in her tracks. Riley reaches up and makes the catch. So 2 outs here in the 6th inning, and Kennedy Dingman, the first baseman, will come to the plate. Kennedy has flied to left, walked, and flied to center. So she is 0 for 2 with a run scored. 289 coming in for the first baseman out of St. Mary's High in Stockton. She slices that one to right. Meyer comes in. Nice short hop by Riley Meyer, and her throw is over the head of the second baseman, and the runners will advance. So it's a single, and then an error on Meyer on the throw, first error of the game. And Dingman will end up at second base. Going to third is Tovar, and here's Raylani Elias. So Elias coming up for her first time. She takes a ball. Freshman out of Bear Creek. She's got 2 runners on and 2 outs here in the 6th. She takes the ball again, so it's 2-0 on Elias. She's had 8 hits and 36 at bats, so a .222 average for Raylani Elias. Takes that one outside, so it's quickly 3-0. Tara Fornaciari on deck. 3 balls, no strikes to the left fielder, Elias. Takes one down the middle. 3 balls and 1 strike. Tovar at third, Dingman at second. Campbell with a home run in the inning to make it 6-0. Sharp grounder up the middle. That is into center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second one on the throw. Is late. And going into second is Elias. She has a single and 2 runs batted in and makes it 8-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Scoring is Tovar. Scoring is Dingman. And Tara Fornaciari will be the hitter. She's popped up on a bunt attempt, struck out, and then sacrificed, so she's 0 for 2 in this one. Takes a strike right there, 0-1 on Tara. So a lot of production out of the 5-hole for the Mustangs. They've got between Fernandez and Elias 3 for 3 with a walk and 2 RBI. Outside by Waltrip. 1-1. Elias out at second base, 2 outs. 3 runs in. That's a golf out the left field coming on as Popik. She makes the catch on the run for the 3rd out. 3 runs on 4 hits. They left 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mustangs on top, 8-0.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of the 6th inning, it's 8-0 Mustangs, which sets up a run scenario here. Unless the Beavers can score 1, it'll be the 8-run rule, and this first game will be concluded. So it'll be Riley Meyer, Alexa Garcia, and Madison Denman trying to do something against Ariel Nava. Now, Meyer is 2 for 2 in the game. She singled in the 2nd. She singled in the 4th. So she has the .359 average. Pumped that up a little bit here already in this game, and she's in here for her 3rd try. And then Garcia, who has walked and doubled, and then Madison Denman, who was 0 for 2, but lined out in one of those at-bats. So here's Riley Meyer. Inside and low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes on Riley. Castroville freshman. 3 home runs, 17 runs batted in. She takes a ball, 2-0. 6 hits for the Beavers. 3 strikeouts for Nava. She has walked 1, she has hit 1. But so far, nobody across the plate for ARC. That's fouled by Riley Meyer on the 2-0 pitch. Had a good cut on it. Two and 1 now on Riley. She chops it that one a little bit late, fouls it back to the screen. 2-2. Nava came inside with the fast one. Evens the count against Riley Meyer, leading off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mustangs 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and then 3 more in the 6th, keyed by the Caitlin Campbell home run and the Relani Elias 2-run single. That's lifted foul outside of first over the dugout, and it'll be over in the grassy patch of Pitt. I don't know what that is over there. If it was like level, you could play bocce ball or something over there. It'd be a nice bocce ball court, but it's like a, I don't know, like a grass bunker or something. And now the poor kid's looking for it. It's Fernandez out there. She can't find the poor thing. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed, and Meyer is down on strikes. Fourth strikeout for Nava. And bring up Alexa Garcia, who walked in the second, doubled over the right fielder's head in the fourth. So she is 1 for 1 in this one. 337 for Alexa, 8 home runs, 28 batted in. With the Black Sabbath walk-up song, no wonder she's hitting 337. That's outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. I think more people should have thrash metal for their walk-up song. That's my new thing now. Thrash or death metal. Either one is fine. Either one is fine. Either thrash metal or horse with no name. That's my two extremes. Or Brandy. Nobody ever does Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Whatever happened to that is walk-up song. No Brandy. No Brandy. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. Fouled that one into the catcher's glove. 2 balls and 1 strike. Counts as a strike nonetheless. Madison Demon to follow. Beavers trying to get a run up on the board here to prolong this one against the Mustangs. Garcia takes a strike. 2-2. Now 2-2 pitch is called strike 3. And Garcia is out on strikes. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Madison Demon will come to the plate.
First baseman Madison Demon.
Madison is popped out to third trying to bunt back in the second, then lined out to second base in the fourth. Hit the ball very well, but right to the second baseman. Bonasiari out there. Madison swings and misses at that one as Nava seems to be picking up speed here as she gets later in the game. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts. Adams, Meyer, and Garcia. And 0-1 on Madison Demon. She takes that one low and inside, so it evens it up at 1-1. Beavers with a hit in the first, 2 in the second, a hit in the third, and 2 in the fourth. They've had runners on base in every inning, but unable to push anyone across. Demon hits it sharply to first. Dingman has it, steps on first, and that should do it. I always like to hold off on declaring a game over before I decide whether it is or not. It looks like it is, and that is the end of the game here. Our final score in game number 1, the Mustangs 8 and the Beavers nothing. We'll be back if you're watching live in about 30 or 35 minutes with game 2. If you're not watching live, just scroll up a little bit, and we'll be right there with game number 2. For Stones McCoy, for Chris Toy, I'm Mark the Phantom Low. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next.